Okay, Math 2, final review, Unit 6. Is everybody ready? All right, angle F is congruent to angle I. J is congruent, that should be angle, to angle H. And angle HGI is congruent to angle JGF. FJ over IH equals GJ over GH, and FG over IG. Triangle FGJ is similar to IGH, to triangle IGH. Triangle HIG is similar to triangle JFG. Number 34, 6.7 or 20 over 3, depending on how you wrote your answer.
How do you do that one?
I will go back and answer questions. Okay. 35, triangles, these are all triangles, can be proven similar by, there were 3 similarity theorems. Do you guys remember what they were? Angle similarity was one of them. The other one had 3 letters. Not angle, side, but side, angle, side. And the other one, side, side, side. Now remember, these are similarities. So for example, right here with the side, 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 are we showing that 3 sides are congruent or 3 sides are proportional? Proportional. For similarity, sides are proportional. Angles are congruent, like here, and the sandwiched angle there are congruent, but the side lengths are proportional. Okay, 36, A, C, and D. Let's flip the page. Number 37 is 3. Did anybody get that one? No, not one person did? No one?
I thought it was 4.
1, 2. I will give you a hint. It is a redraw. That's where you draw the small triangle, which would be 2x. And then you draw the big triangle, which is not 6, 12. It is what? 8, 12. And it is a redraw because they give you sides and a base. Not if they gave you 2 sides across, that's where you do A over B equals C over D. This is not that problem though, because they gave you base sides. If they give you the bases, that's where you have to redraw. Okay. Would you end up with 2 over 8 equals x over 12, which is 24 equals 8x. And 24 divided by 8 is 3. I'll go back and show work in just a little bit. 38, complete the proof. Given AB is parallel to CD and BC is parallel to DG, prove the 2 triangles are congruent. Okay, blah, 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 parallel, parallel, given information. Angle A is congruent to angle DCG. Can anybody, before I finish this statement here, can anybody see why those 2 angles are congruent? I'll give you a hint. I'm going to redraw it this way. I'm going to draw this line here. What letter did I just draw in there? Can you guys see that? Is it a C, is it a Z, or is it an F? Does anybody remember what the angles are called in the little corners of the F? It starts with the C-O-R. Corresponding angles. Now, if you have forgotten that and you're visual like I am, it helps to have like a picture like we're used to. If you have parallel lines cut by a transversal, do you agree these right here would be your corresponding angles? And if lines are parallel and it's cut by a transversal, corresponding angles are congruent. Do you guys remember that? Okay. F, if the arms of your F are parallel, which they are in this picture, The little corners here are corresponding angles, and they are similar. So now that I come back here, can you see the F? The arms of the F are parallel. I just drew over them, but they're right there. The arms of the F are parallel, therefore these angles here are similar, are congruent. Corresponding angles are congruent. Are we good? Okay, let's draw the F the other way, because now it's saying angle G. Where is G? G is congruent to what? Okay, first off, can you see the arms of my F here that are parallel? And here's the backbone of the F. So what would be congruent to this angle up here? A, CB. I know it's hard with all the, I'll get it to you. I know it's hard with all the colors and markings, but can you see the F here? Those are the arms of my F. They are parallel. Therefore, the cups, that's this marking here and that marking there, they're corresponding angles. They are congruent. So angle G, and we call this angle BCA or angle ACB. All right, we just went through and explained. First off, it's because the arms of the F are parallel, and because they are parallel, what do we call the little angles? Starts with the COR. Corresponding angles are congruent. All right, 3. Do I have enough now to say that, I'm trying to say the two triangles are similar. So triangle ABC is similar to triangle CDG. ABC is similar to CDG. What's the reason? Look at the markings you have there. What's the reason for the two triangles being similar? Angle is correct. Make sense? Okay, I'm going to give you a minute to go through, see which ones you have questions on. Quickly see if you can fix any on your own. Calculators are up front if you haven't grabbed one already. Don't use your phones. Bless you. Okay, starting off 33 through 36. Questions on this page? Yes. 34 for sure. There were a few kids that asked that one as I was giving answers. How about 33? Any questions there? No? 36, 35. All right. 34. This is a redraw. Can you see if I were to turn it like this, if they gave you side, 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 side and told you things were parallel, we could use that, was it called side splitter theorem? But if they give you side and a base, we cannot use it. Do you see that? All right, so this is a redraw. I'll draw the bigger triangle and then the smaller one. The smaller one is what? X and 15. And the bigger one, be careful. It is 8, but kids are tempted to say, oh, 8 and 15. It's not 15 or 8 and 3. What should go down here at the bottom? 18. Okay, now in order to use our proportions, we need to know that the two triangles are similar. Can anybody tell me how you can tell that they are? Can anybody figure out why the two triangles are similar? By which one of these? Do I know what X is? So could I use side angle side or side side side? It must be angle angle, but right now how many angles do they have that are congruent? 1. Anybody know what the other angle is? Yes. This one over here? Yeah. Was that what you meant by that? Okay. Do you guys agree with her that both the triangles, the small and the large, share this corner here? Agree or disagree? So could we say the two triangles are similar by angle-angle similarity? So because they are similar, can we use, we should know that side lengths are proportional, so can we use our ratios? So there's more than one way to write that. We talked a lot about that in class when we did this unit. You could do 8 over 18 or 8 over x. What do you guys want to do? 8 over x, thank you, equals, now the next part's important. Can I do 15 over 18? Or does it have to be 18 over 15? It has to be 18 over 15. You don't have an option on that one. And then you cross multiply and solve. What's 8 times 15? 120 equals 18x. Divide both sides and reduce it to 20 over 3 or decimal it to 6.7. What you're going to do on the final, since it's multiple choice, is look, is your answer written in fraction form or is it written in decimal form, and write your answer accordingly. Questions on 34? Okay, let's flip over to the next page. Number 37, as I stated earlier, it's similar to this one. It is a redraw. Does anybody need to see 37? Yes? Okay, what's my small triangle going to look like? 2 and x. And my larger triangle, this is going to be what? 8 and 12. Again, do I know what x is? No. But, okay, well, because I don't know what x is, I cannot say the two triangles are similar because of side angle side or side side side. But, do you see how these two lines are parallel? Can you guys see the upside down F? What does that mean about those two angles? Congruent because they are what type of angles? Corresponding. Do you see the other upside down F going the other way? The backbone is kind of slanted, but the arms of the F are still parallel. Do you guys see that one? So are these also corresponding angles that are congruent? Agree or disagree? So because of that, the two triangles are similar by which theorem or postulate? Angle, angle. All right, let's make our proportion. Anybody give it to me? There's more than one way to write it. 2 over x equals 8 over 12. 2 over x, 8 over 12. Did he do it correctly? Did anybody else do 2 over 8 and x over 12? Would that work as well? Yes. All right, what's 12 times 2? 24 equals 8x. Divide both sides by 8. What does x equal? 3. Questions? All right, that was a quick unit. Any questions anywhere else on unit 6?